Alright, hi ladies, this is me, Kiera, and I'm coming to you today just to do a little video tutorial or how to, or whatever the case may be, on basically a freehand nail, nail art. And if you hear a little child in the background, this is my daughter. She's right here messing with everything. So, excuse her if you hear, excuse me, if you hear me fussing at her, it's nobody but her. But anyways, basically, freehand nail art, something like this. These are my nails that I did, and it's just different shades of pink in the background with black and light pink freehand nail art. And I done these for the month of October because it is breast cancer, and it's, you know, pink stands for breast cancer, and I love pink. So every week I did my nails a different design for breast cancer. So with that being said, I'm trying to help you all achieve this look. If you all don't know how to do freehand nail art, please stay tuned to this video. Now, I love freehand. That's basically my specialty. I'm not the type of person to actually draw little characters and all this other kind of stuff on nails. I'm not the person to, if a client comes and tell me, hey, I want this design, it's kind of hard for me to mimic that design. So I put my own little twist in it. I guess that's what nail artists do. But I'm not the type of person to actually, that's pretty. I'm not the type of person to actually copy that work. It's very hard for me to copy. So that's why I just do freehand nail art. And all my clients understand that, you know, I'm not the type of person to copy. Now, I do get inspired by a lot of things. I really do. But freehand nail art is my specialty. You know, maybe I need to get out of that and try to, you know, do other things. But as of right now, it's my specialty. I'm in the process of learning, and that's just what I do. Uh-oh, are you okay? Okay. So, right here, you'll see 3 different types of nails. I have a clear because I'm going to also show you how to drag, and you will see what I'm talking about here shortly. But, that's that now. And then I painted, you know, just like a plain color. They might be still a little wet, but just a plain color now. And then I did a different color background. Now, it might look, Genesis, can you stop moving the table? Thank you. It might look a little weird to you all, but trust and believe, it will come all together once you start doing your lines and stripes. Now, as you can see, when I first did mine, they're a little beat up because I have done so much with these nails. But it's different color pinks in the background. That's what it is. And it looks very weird before I had did my lines, but now, as you can tell, it's very pretty. So anyways, the first step is to get a good striping brush. Now, this is a brand new striping brush right here. And this is another striping brush that I actually cut up. Now, you can tell the difference. It is the same exact brush, but they're different. This one is much thinner than this one. Now, you don't have to go, you see my nails all messed up, so you got to excuse that. But you don't have to go buying expensive nail art brushes, you know, trying to find the right brush. And it's going to be very hard. You're going to be spending a lot of money trying to find the right brush. So with that being said, I cut. Just like I did that one. Now, I got these from Korea. This is pretty thin. It is pretty thin. But that is yours, yes. But I like mine a little thinner. So what I did was I cut. And it's a little bent, but you know, I can get it back together. And I am coming here to show you how to do it this way. Now, this right here, this is a thick nail art brush right here. Very thick. Very, very thick. I'm going to show you how to cut it to a thin, you know, thin brush. All you have to do is just cut around it. Now, I got this from the chink store for like $1.99, $2, $3, something like that. But I'm about to cut this brush, so we're going to use this one too. I'm going to show you how I did my lines with the brush I always use. But we're also going to use this one and see how it works, okay? Now, I took it out the packet. It's brand new. Never used it. I took it out the packet and kind of broke it up a little bit. And I didn't dip it in water yet or anything like that, but it's just a brand new brush. So what I do is I just take it and I just take a couple of strands. I just separate it. I don't know if you all can see that. Genesis, cut it out, please. It might be hard for you all to see, but I just take a couple. And I just clip. And I just turn. I just snip. And I just keep turning, going around in circles. And snip a little bit off each side until I get it as thin as I like it.
Oh, you did it?
Yes, baby. Hold on.
I looked in mine.
No, ma'am, you're not. That is not your brush to be cutting up. Please do not get a pop-out. Did you understand me? Sorry, ladies. That's kids for you. So, I don't like it this thick. I'm going to cut it a little more so I can achieve the little lines I do want. And the reason why I say cut a little bit off at a time, because you don't want to cut too much, because if you cut too much and it's not where you want it, then you have to throw your brush away. Am I off frame? I am. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to clip it to where I want it. Okay, we're going to try with that thinness, okay? So, as you can see, no ma'am, move. As you can see, that brush was really thick, but I did cut some pieces. So, we're going to do that. Let me clean out. Okay, so now, that's what you do. Just clip your brush down to as, small as you like, as thick as you like it, okay?
Mama.
Now, I got these three. Let me back it up a little bit. 1 second. Okay. And I got these three nail acrylic paints. And I do acrylic paints because I'm going to tell you why. Once you paint your nails and you mess up on your design, you can actually wipe it off with water. And you will not mess up your nail polish if your nail polish is completely dry. So that's why I like to use acrylic paint. And it's much easier to maintain. So I got these from Michael's for 55 cents a piece. Okay. You get them from Walmart, any craft store. Walmart, Kmart, whatever, wherever they sell acrylic paints. Walmart, I'm pretty sure. No, ma'am. Excuse me, ladies. So let me kick you out this damn room. She's about to use my damn acrylic brush that I use. No. But yeah, anywhere that they sell acrylic paints is where you can do. So we're just going to go ahead and you give it a little shake. And you use like a palette. Of course, you see I use mine. But you just use a palette or, a cardboard or however you want to. So I'm just gonna dab a little bit on of each color that I want to use.
I'm missing them.
Nothing.
Purple?
Yes, ma'am, purple.
Ooh, pretty.
Pretty, thank you.
You like your nails? You can't do your nails.
Okay. So that's how it looks. I got my 4 different colors. Okay. Now, we're going to use the brush that we actually cut up, okay? Well, you're going to need an old dapping dish or a dapping dish filled with water. This is my dapping dish that I use for water, for my acrylic paints. Can you please get down? Get down. Thank you. So I just dip it in water. Take the excess off. And I just, rub my fingers through it. And you can actually do it like that. Okay. I've got the little bristles, the little hairs up here. All right. So here we are. Let me zoom in a little bit. So you all can actually see what I'm doing here. All right. So right now I'm going to take the color purple. Now, what I do is I take it and I drag my brush through it. Now, it depends on how much you like. This is a long bristle, okay? These are long bristles. So, it depends on how much, how thick you want your lines or whatever the case may be. It's how much paint you're going to have on your brush. Okay, so that's good. And I'm going to show you what I mean by, if you don't like it, you can erase it. What?
What's he doing?
Nothing. Okay, so we're just going to do a little line. Stop, Genesis. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do that. And say I didn't say which each color you need to wipe off your brush. Which each color. Sorry, I can't talk. So say I didn't like that, right? All I could do is I could use my finger.
Mama.
What? Or I could use actually a piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna use my finger. Dip my finger in that water. No, ma'am. Stop it.
Okay. The brush.
And that paint is gone. Okay? It's gone. Now, this brush is actually, is long. It's very long. So what I'm going to do, again, I'm going to just nip it at an angle. Because it's just too long for me to work with. I don't like long. No, ma'am. I don't like long brushes. That was too long. As you saw, I was struggling just doing the line. So we're going to try it again. Because I still want and the reason why I cut an angle, because I still want that point down here. So we're going to do that. And here I go again with my brush. So here we go.
And what's she doing?
Now you see how easy that was? Now I don't have a specific design I want to do at all. But, you know, you just do how you know, whatever comes to mind. See? You're just doing a whole bunch of little C's and little long strokes.
That's it, Mama. That's it.
Sorry. Okay. So, like I said, if I don't like it, dip my finger in water. There you go. You're still going to see a little bit, but hey, it is what it is. I'm going to do a part 2 because this is actually a 13-minute long video. So I'm going to do a part 2 and actually show you all how to get this, basically get this show on a roll. Alrighty? Part 2 will be coming up in a minute.